This story appears in the March 30, 2018 issue of Forbes Asia. Subscribe to Forbes Asia. This story is part of Forbes coverage of Malaysia's Richest 2018. See the full coverage here. When Chen Lip Keong won Cambodia's first casino license in 1994, he had hardly ever stepped inside a casino. He'd been to Malaysia's Genting Highlands once on a date in the 1970s and visited Las Vegas once as a tourist. "Casinos are not in my blood. I'm not a gambler," he says. Yet today, renowned casino architect Paul Steelman calls Chen one of the most powerful creators of these properties in the world. This self-proclaimed, accidental, gambling billionaire is the chief executive and majority shareholder of Naga Corp. Its Naga World casino resort complex in the capital Phnom Penh boasts 1,700 guest rooms, 600 gaming tables and more than 5,000 gaming machines. Despite his gambling aversion, he bet $369 million of his own money to build Naga 2, an opulent twin-tower extension opened in November that features 9 floors of guest rooms for high rollers with adjoining private gaming rooms. And soon there'll be a 2,200-seat theater where Chen is aiming to host the likes of Lady Gaga, a favorite of his. The addition makes Cambodia and Naga World first-ranked contenders in Asia's $51 billion casino market. Along the way, this native of Malaysia has helped Cambodia recover from decades of upheaval. The country's gross domestic product has grown by 7.5% a year since 1994, putting it among the world's top performers. Only 118,163 people visited the country in 1993, according to the Ministry of Tourism. That figure topped 5.6 million last year, with 7 million expected by 2020. Tourism accounted for more than 12% of Cambodia's GDP last year, and Naga has claimed a hand in 25% of it. Amid the rising tide of tourists, Naga is booming. Last year net profits soared 23%, to $255 million, on an 80% jump in revenue, to $956 million. VIP roll, or losing bets, more than doubled, to $21.1 billion, accelerating after the launch of Naga 2. Naga Corp's $4 billion market capitalization represents an 11-fold appreciation since it listed in Hong Kong in 2006, and it consistently outperforms other gambling stocks. "We're anti-gravity," says Chen. Naga benefits from Cambodia's low labor costs and Chen's tight controls on capital expenditures. Naga says it spent $1.5 billion building the complex that commercial real estate specialist Colliers International now values at $5.4 billion. And, as he loves pointing out, Naga has no debt. All this is boosting his fortune. He's worth $3.3 billion, up from $1.6 billion a year ago. Now 70, Chen is casting his net wider. He's building a casino in Russia's Far East, and he's eyeing hotel and casino projects in Australia, Mongolia and Kazakhstan. Then there's a Borneo resort that's the keystone of a multi-billion-dollar Malaysian government eco-tourism master plan to be led by his Kuala Lumpur-listed companies Karambunai and Petaling Tin.